Hello everyone, this is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is an astrology karma reading for you, Virgo. Now, this is a new type of reading that I'm doing for this video, and this is bringing in more astrology to the reading. And I've been working with these karma cards, and it's really fascinating how accurate they can be. Usually you ask a specific question and how to proceed, or a question in regards to the outcome. But since this is a general reading for my Virgo family, I asked in general what will be the karma and outcome for my Virgo family. In other words, what is the energy surrounding Virgo at this time? And your cards are indicating your energy is Mars in Aries. Wow. In the third house. Wow. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So starting with your first card, Mars represents your willpower, the energy possessed by your ego that enables you to go after and gain and accomplish something that you want, Virgo. This is specifically how you assert yourself as an individual. And Mars' message with this card is accomplish your goals without any personal compromise. But Mars' warning with this card is if you use this energy for mindless, hostile aggression, you will quickly find that you are not the only one with strong desires. Strong message. Now moving on to your second card, being in Aries. Well, the first day that the sun entered the first sign of the zodiac, Aries, marked and still marks the day when the whole earth felt glad to be alive, and the first day of spring. And Aries, representing the ram, just butting their heads against each other fiercely. This aggressive energy is why you can see Aries is associated with, or rules, as we say here in astrology, being the first sign. Aggressive acts of self-assertion, action, and pure honesty without thinking ahead. And of course, Aries functions best when they can act on their first impulse. And that's a strong message with that card. Now moving on to your third card, Virgo, in the third house. The third house is associated with all the ways that you and your home base are connected to the outside world. So commonly, the third house represents your neighborhood, the area in which your home is located, and becomes connected with the outside world. And specifically, all communication rests in the realm of the third house. So Mars in Aries, in the third house message, is in regards to Mars going after something you truly want. In Aries, acting on a possible impulse without even thinking. And in the third house, it's got something to do with or in regards to communicating at home and within the neighborhood. Now, going back to the general question, the outcome of a situation, we look at 3 different possible levels of answers for you, Virgo. And I will pull this in a moment. But the first level, the S here represents spiritually, what is best for nurturing of the soul. The M here represents mentally what is best for the nurturing of your intellect. And the P here represents physically what is best for the nurturing of your bodily needs. So this will be different for everyone. And I am just going to pull this in so you can see what the cards are saying. They are big cards. Let's see. Okay, that should be good. Now you can see the possible scenarios for you with this reading, and it'll give you a possible answer for an outcome. And the answer that you will relate to, Virgo, will either be spiritual, mental, or physical. And spiritually, the message is the drive for energies to meet the challenge of your ideas. Mentally, the message is the confronting of your desires regarding short-term thinking and trips. And physically, the message is action resulting from the honesty and strength of who or what is around you. So one of those three levels will make sense to you, Virgo. Now let me turn the cards around. Same cards, but now, let's make sure that's... But now this gives us solutions, possible solutions, what to do about the situation. And I like to do the outcome here first, because if you don't like the outcome you're seeing, then you can really examine what you should do about the situation. Okay, so spiritually, the message is energize your willpower by making the right connections. Mentally, the message is confront what you think you know about the idea in question. And physically, force yourself to do it your own way and get your ideas going. So one of those three levels of answers should make sense to you, Virgo, and help you out. And remember, this is all in regards to Mars in Aries in the third house. Now, I pulled a crystal oracle card to see what crystal will benefit you in regards to this reading. So let me bring this back in. Okay. Tiger's Eye. Okay. Well, your angels and guides have selected the crystal Tiger's Eye for first, the reference to animals. This could be wild animals or domestic pets. But at this time, Virgo, take note of any specific animals that you're drawn to at this time, as there might be a message for you, or there may be some spiritual significance in the animal's strengths that you have to draw from at this time. And this can relate to your second card here in Aries. You're already being shown the ram, possibly butting heads with someone. And it might be in your third house. And that could be neighbors, business partners. And certainly this could be how you're communicating. So your angels and guides are just indicating to pay attention to any animals which keep appearing in your life, as these are clues to what you may need to work on spiritually. Now, the Tiger's Eye is a protective crystal, which is associated with your own willpower. And that's in regards to your first card here, Mars. Tiger's Eye is also associated with the solar plexus chakra. And that's your third chakra, your navel chakra. And the element is fire. And both your first and second cards here, Mars and in Aries, are both very fiery, aggressive energies that have to do with your will and determination, Virgo. So with this crystal, there could be a spiritual message if you keep seeing a particular animal. Just look up the spiritual totem meaning to that animal, and that could give you a clue as to what your angels and guides are trying to make you aware of. Now, I also pulled an overall energy card for your reading, Virgo. And you have the major arcana card, the Empress. A wonderful overall energy for your reading, Virgo. The Empress is abundance. And the Empress appears when it's time to create. And now is the time, especially with your karma cards being Mars and Aries, to create and manifest what it is that you want, Virgo. The Empress energy sets up an environment that offers you the abundance you need to just feel comfortable and inspired to create what it is you desire. Now, the Empress also suggests to get outdoors, get out in nature. And in your third house, get out into the neighborhood. Connect into nature, possibly working in a garden, taking a walk, connecting with all of your senses as you take in the beauty, everything that nature has to offer. And also in regards to your third card, which is in your third house, the Empress is suggesting connecting up with creative, empowered people that will enhance your creative spirit. So the third house is all about your communication with others, and you need to connect with other like-minded people in your neighborhood, Virgo. Now, the Empress energy is associated with two distinct chakras, number 2 and number 4. And the second chakra has to do with change and the flow and change in your life. And it's the chakra where your emotions and your desires live. And when this chakra is balanced, you feel passionate and creative. And the other chakra is the 4th chakra. That's your heart center. That is the chakra of balance and love. And when this chakra is balanced, you feel in harmony with the earth and nature and feel compassion for your fellow human beings. Just a wonderful, wonderful overall energy for your reading. You have such aggressive energy with Mars and Aries, but your overall energy is bringing in new beginnings, something you desire to achieve. And it's got something to do with how you communicate here with the people in your third house. And the tiger's eye crystal that your guides are suggesting will give you some clues by the animals and signs and signals that present themselves to you. But also, tiger's eye is a crystal of good luck, and that ties right in with the Empress energy of abundance. So, a very nice reading, Virgo. But keep in mind, Mars in Aries is a very aggressive energy, and it is in retrograde right now at the time of this video. So it might not be as fierce and moving forward with such strength until it comes out of the retrograde. But do be cautious about your communication, especially with the people around you in your neighborhood. And the number 3 energy of the Empress is indicating something new is coming in that you want to make happen, Virgo. Just be cautious with how you communicate in order to make this happen for you. Now, this general reading for you, Virgo, is not any specific week or month. When you see this video, might be the time that you need answers in regards to what this reading is about. And this general reading might not resonate with some Virgos at this time, but it might in the future. But the best way to get an accurate reading and to be able to ask a particular question from the karma cards is to click on my website link below. And I do offer this type of reading as a karma card reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and help support my channel if you haven't already. Please join me for my daily readings or check out my channel for other tarot card readings available. Love and abundance to my Virgo family.